Good evening, everyone. So today we are in historic downtown Sanford, and we're going to be going to Hollerbach tonight for their Krampusnacht. It's an annual event that they have here at Hollerbach, where it's a whole event featuring and celebrating Krampus. This was actually one of the plushes that the vendor actually at Krampusnacht last year actually handmade.
Her name is Mercury's Toy Box. They do have a website, so we can link that. But these are all handmade. She makes different colors, patterns, and everything of Krampus items. I think she has like bells and all kinds of other things too.
Yeah, she makes little handmade bells. Now I think they do feature her items in the
Hollerbach
Outfitters store, which is right next to the Hollerbach Deli, and it's also right next to the actual Hollerbach restaurant here in downtown Sanford. So we're gonna go to this event. This is a special event. Like I said, it's the annual event they've had for 4 years, five years going on. But it's always been a big hit. Every year they have a special menu, so they bring out special food items for this event. So yeah, let's go check it out. And of course there's downtown Sanford's little Christmas tree. It's a nice little tree, pretty big. Looks like it's a real tree. Really nice. But this is normally where they'll have like their festivals, farmers market and stuff like that on every Saturday. Nice little area. And then down there is where Hollerbach's Outfitters will be and their deli. So we're inside the actual Hollerbach's deli now. Nice little Christmas tree, a gnome Christmas tree it looks like. But inside here they'll have all they have some holiday treats imported from Germany. Got some little chocolate snowmen, chocolate Santas. Looks like some chocolate truffles. All sorts of goodies, some gingerbread stocking, and a big giant gingerbread. And then of course they have like their traditional German chocolates. Some Deutschland soccer balls. And of course, your German chocolate. Oh, what are these? Ooh, those look good. Numbers. All kinds of German chocolate. And of course your German gummies. Harbo. Delicious. Look at the pumas up there. Harbo pumas. That's cool. And of course, this is actually like an actual like market. Like again, you can buy spices, German spices, bread mix, jams, jellies. It's like a little mini grocery store here in downtown Sanford. So you got pasta mix, all kinds of stuff. Nice little chocolate Santa there. So yeah, all kinds of goodies, and then you come over there, and then this is where they have their actual like deli meat. I love this tea. Gotta love this T-Rex here. This little lederhosens. Very nice. Oh yeah, so this is some of their pastries and desserts that they have here. Very delicious. Especially those. Those are really good. The cake balls, really delicious. Chocolate fudge. They got it over here. And then of course they have German soda. Very good stuff. And then of course they have all their beers, and this is their Hollerbach's actual special brew beer. All kinds of different German beers and ales. Very nice selection of German ales and beers, that's for sure. And then you've got an entire freezer of different brats and knockwursts. So yeah, when we said this is like a full-blown deli, it's a full-blown deli. And I think down there they've got
through here to your right.
sauerkraut there as well.
There, but no, I'm not sure.
Very delicious stuff. Very nice. And then, like I said, then they have the deli here. You get pre-cut cheeses. You can take your number. And then pre-cut meats. Very delicious stuff. Yeah, you're fine. That's exactly what you are. Very nice stuff. salami as well. And if you're a fan of Milka, well, this is your place to go. A huge assortment of Milka chocolate products. And they're only $3.50. It's really not bad. You got like Oreo one there, that's probably one of my favorite ones. And then you got chocolate, more different types of chocolate, extra cacao, brownie Oreos, all kinds of chocolates. And look, they even have the biscuit ones too. Oh look, and they got a little taco move as well. Oh, they got cookies. Then of course you can get some German hats, beanies, some nice little Opa mugs, little German soccer shoes. And then you can actually get little light up beer hat. Some baking item books as well. Very cool. So this is Downtown Sandford. They got their nice little town center clock there. Right across the street is Wonder Made, which is like a gourmet marshmallow shop. They also serve some I want to say like ice cream as well. It's very delicious. If you're into like s'mores or any type of like gourmet marshmallows, definitely a good place to go. The prices aren't too bad. But yeah, that's one of the little places. And then of course you have the German restaurant here, Hollerbach, which again we're here for the Krampusnacht, which is a annual celebration they have to basically celebrate Krampus for the German holiday. So to give you a bit of a backstory of who Krampus is, it's a German folklore. Pretty much that came from Central and Eastern Alpine folklore. Basically where during the Advent season, as they call it, which is around the Christmas time essentially, is where Krampus was essentially to scare the bad kids, the misbehaving kids during the Christmas season, where he would basically travel with Saint Nicholas or Santa Claus, and they would visit the children on December 5th, always on December 5th, with Saint Nicholas rewarding the well-behaved children with modest gifts such as oranges, dried fruit, walnuts, and chocolate, while the badly behaved ones only received punishment from Krampus with birch rods. So that was the big story behind big German folklore with Krampus. So he always comes on December 5th, while December 6th is always St. Nicholas's time. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the Krampusnacht menu here at Hollerbach for this year. So we have the Krampus beer, which you can get in 0.3 liters for $6, 0.5 for $7.50, or a liter for $14. Now this one is basically says the Krampus forced the brewmasters at Deviant Wolf Brewing to concoct this dark German lager with 100% German malts, hops, and German lager yeast for a clean, crisp finish with notes of chocolate, coffee, dark malts, and terror. And it's about 6.2 alcohol level, not too bad. Then we have the Gulwein. Heated by the fires of hell, this Krampus-approved hot spiced wine will keep the anger burning in your soul all night long. Then we have the Krampus Bomb, which is which is the price. Love the price there. Krampus beer in Schwarzhog herbal schnapps. Well, that sounds really good. Then we have the Pulverized meat, which is beef tartare with persimmons, Dijon mustard, house-baked brat, farmer's bread, and pineapple ash. Then you have the Kinder Shanks, which is 2 mini Schwein shanks with hell on earth apple mashed potatoes and Krampus blood. And then we have the Krampus blood schnitzel, pork or chicken, which you can get, or veal, depending on what you want. Then we have the Wiener Schnitzel mit Krampus blood, hell on earth apple mashed potatoes, and a ghastly house slot. Then we have the Naughty Spice Cake, which is a horn spice cake with velvet buttercream frosting, the perfect way to end the day of terrorizing Boskinder. So, very interesting menu this year. Definitely going to be getting the Krampus beer. Would definitely like to try the Krampus blood schnitzel for sure. Not exactly sure which one might get. I might try to do the veal, maybe. But yeah,
guys,
cool.
You see this?
Now, of course, they do have a normal menu here at Hollerbach as well. It's kind of interesting because it's like a little magazine or a newspaper almost, but then you got all their soft drinks here, you got wine lists, you got schnapps, And then you come over here and you have the butcher shop, King's Feasts, all the different types of wursts that you can get. Currywurst. And you have some like flatbread. American potato pancakes, which those are really good. And then of course the potato pancakes. Raisin bread's really good. Let's see what else we got here. You got things like the Wiener Schnitzel, which is very good. All the different types of schnitzels you can get here. Sauerbraten, which is delicious. I think one of their more popular like appetizers to get here is their pretzel. It's really, really good, that's for sure.
So do we need a little bit of time?
Yep, so then you have, for lunch, they do have a lunch menu. You got your Reuben, which is really, really good. I'll definitely say the Reuben's really good, Reubenstein. All different kinds of things. Very delicious. If you ever get a chance to get out here to Sanford to get to have Hollerbach's, definitely would recommend. It's very delicious, especially if you love German food as well. And then it just gives you a little bit of little tales about Hollerbach's and what they do here at Hollerbach's. And then of course they do have the band here, which is a live band that does happen here as well, right over there. So it's going to be a fun night. It's always a fun night here at Hollerbach's. And then of course we have the ending off with our desserts here. You have the Black Forest cake, strudels, pumpkin till, hot chocolate cakes, German chocolate cake, which is delicious. And then of course you have some coffee as well. So definitely would recommend coming here to Hollerbach's and having some nice, delicious German food. And so here it is, the Krampus beer. I got the 0.5. Really excited for this one. Last year was really good, so we'll see if this one's just as good. Alright, Prost. Oh yeah, very smooth, just as good as last year, I'd have to say. Slightly less on the alcohol content. I think last year was almost like 10%. I think they had to dial it down again. People getting a little too crazy with it, but definitely would recommend the Krampus beer. What I remember from last year's Krampus beer, it was one that if you let it sat there, it still never lost its hoppiness, its taste. It never really lost that taste, which is very surprising. But I would definitely recommend, if you're here for next year, definitely get the Krampus beer. Alright, and so we just got the pulverized meat, which again was the beef tartare with persimmons, Dijon mustard, house-baked braunbrot, which is a farmer's bread, and pineapple ash. Very interesting dish. Yeah. It does look like pulverized meat, that's for sure. But does look very delicious. I like the little green and red flakes there. It's a very nice little touch. I wonder what that is. A little bubbly substance there. But we're about to find out. Alright, so we got the beef tartare here, or excuse me, the pulverized meat here, which, oh wow, come on. It looks very much like pulverized meat. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good.
It's basically raw meat.
Oh, is it really raw meat? Wow.
It's
really good though.
It's raw or nearly raw, served with egg yolk. That's what they say a tartare is.
Ah. Well, it's delicious.
I would love to try it, but
And of course we got like, it looks like a candy of some sort. It looks like a glass candy of some sort. Yeah. It's like sugar. It's glass sugar. Want a bite? Okay. Come on. Oh, it's really good too. It's caramelized too. The burnt ends are very caramelized. Gonna try this weird soap mixture that they have going on here. Ooh. interesting. I don't know if I was a fan of that. That was a very interesting mix. So let's try it all together. So there we got a bit of the meat. We got a little bit of the pink stuff on there. And whatever that little thing is.
Persimmon.
Oh, is that the persimmon? It's definitely special. I would say this probably not meat, or will not be a dish that everyone would like, because it's very weird.
I want to try it because raw meat always looks appetizing to me.
Oh yeah, but it's very, very good. Now it does come on like a little bruschetto, again the farmer's bread, so
That's how you're supposed to.
that's how you're supposed to eat it. But I mean, they give us, I mean, it's harder to eat it that way. But let's try it all with a nice, oh god, that's what it looks like on the little bread. So we'll give it a little bite. Yeah. It almost has a hint of like a roast beef. It has that kind of consistency. But it's very good. I would recommend this if they do it again. Like I said, this year, that's the first time that I've seen the pulverized meat before. But definitely would recommend it. Now, the price for it, I guess because of the price, and you do get a good amount. It's $15.09. So it's pretty up there. There's a lot of meat. You do get like big giant clumps of meat on here. But yeah, I would say it's worth the price. It's very good. Yeah, definitely would recommend the pulverized meat. If it comes back again, and you guys come here next year, definitely get pulverized meat. There's a little Krampus walking over there. And of course, it's the live band that plays almost every day at Hollerbach, so would definitely recommend seeing this band, coming here for the band. It's really nice. They're all in a festive spirit with all their garland all over the place. And for anybody who's ever been to, for anybody who's been to like, you know, the Oktoberfest at Epcot, kind of similar vibe, but a little more, I guess, traditional in some ways. They do very good though. I know this, I recommend Hollerbach for sure. It's a really good place. They got good food, very good German food. It's just a very fun atmosphere to be in, especially during the holidays. And then there's Krampus. And there's like a little Krampus too. Alright, and here is the Krampus blood schnitzel. Now I got the veal, so that was gonna be $27.79. But yeah, so we got the Wiener Schnitzel, mit Krampus blood, hell on earth apple mustard potatoes, and a ghastly house salad, which is that over there. So mine did come with a salad. So that over there as well.
Mine didn't.
Oh, so that was what that is as well. Came with a nice little salad too. Very delicious. So let's give this blood schnitzel a try. Oh, well, excuse me. And then you got, what'd you get?
This is something that they have all the time.
Yep.
So it's just their bratwurst with sauerkraut and gherkin salat, which is basically a cucumber salad. It's very good. I
Yep.
get it pretty much every time I come.
Very delicious. Super delicious. That cucumber salad is so good. And then of course sauerkraut. Delicious. Alright, so we're going to try the Krampus blood schnitzel. Just let me get a good little chunk here. It's very tender, very warm. You can see the steam potentially coming up. Yeah, you can see the steam. That's the veal. Yeah, steam coming off. Because of chicken and pork as well. The veal was the more expensive option. It smells so good. It just melts in your mouth. It's so good. They had this last year. It was the best. Nothing beats it. So, again, this is an annual thing. They'll probably do it again next year. If you're gonna come to Krampusnacht at Hollerbach, you gotta get the Krampus blood schnitzel. Delicious. The blood sauce on here is really good. So make sure that we still never got a full answer what it was last year. I can't remember. They gave us a full answer of what the blood was, but it's really good. So good. And we're gonna try the potatoes real quick before the band gets started. Oh, that's very good. Those apple potatoes, man, that's really good. Definitely get it. This is a very highly recommended meal right here, for sure.
Well, Big, we invite you to join us for our traditional toast. I'm großen Tag im Üblichen. And by the way, there's a Krampus bomb here tonight. If you want to order a nice Krampus drink for $6, they're selling Krampus bomb. That includes Krampus beer. I'm Rosie, and I'm Rosie, once my life, so tiki taki, hoi, tiki taki, hoi. First Hollerbach is wunderbar. Enjoy your beverage. And don't forget, let us know if you're celebrating a special occasion. We have some paper right here on the bandstand.
She's got a little basket and she's pulling out little items from it as well. Pretty wicked. You got a lovely atmosphere here at Hollerbach. It's always a good time. spice cake just arrived. I love the little horns. It's a very like menacing cake. It looks very menacing. But the spice cake is a spice cake with velvet buttercream frosting, which is the perfect way to end the day of terrorizing those Kinder. It's very delicious. I'm assuming the little horns right there are chocolate, but it looks very delicious, that's for sure. Alright, so now we're going to try the Krampus spice cake. What? Tom Black.
Sing along.
Very good. My teeth are black.
So how would you say? It's really good?
It's got a really nice spice to it.
Yeah.
I'm usually not the biggest fan of like spice cakes,
Yeah.
but it's not overpowering. It's very good. It's very light. The buttercream icing is very good as well.
Yeah.
It's not dry. It's a very good cake.
So, okay. So buttercream frosting, yeah, it's nice. Consistency to it. So it balances out the spice. Okay. So what you're saying, so it's a good spice cake, but it's not too spicy. Okay. Let's try it out. Yeah, it has like a little red filling. That's really good. That's extremely good. But, so yeah, this is actually a new item. I don't think they had this item last year when we came. Very good. I definitely would, if they decide to do it again, recommend getting it. It was only $7.99, and from you get a good slice. It's a big chunk. Now, I will say, it does go by quick. They did say when we ordered ours, there was only 6 slices left, and the event hadn't really even started yet. So it's going to go by quick. So if you do want it, I recommend getting it quickly when you get here, if they allow you to get it. That's if they bring it back next year. It's a one-time night thing, so anything that's available tonight, December 5th, that's it. It won't be here tomorrow, so don't try to come here tomorrow and try to get it. December 6th is for St. Nicholas. But yeah, definitely recommend this cake again. Hopefully it comes back as a fan because I love it already, and I hope it comes back. So it's a really good cake. So yeah, we'll give you like a little close-up there. As you can see, very, very dark cake. That's the buttercream. And these are like little chocolate antlers. But yeah, it's a very, very, very good cake. Very dense, but very light as well. Love it so much. It's really good. Hopefully they make it again next year. Terrifying. A lot of different Krampus artwork here. Snowflake ornaments, pins, little Krampus bells, Krampus crossings. Which one do you like? The paddles, the Krampus paddles. And this is Mystery's Toy Box. Mercury's Toy Box, yeah. This is all their Krampus merch, and these were all handmade, hand-painted. Very nice. This is where we actually got one of ours from last year. She made that handmade. Love her artwork. Very nice. And you can get her stuff as well at the Hollerbach Outfitters as well. It's very cool. Yeah. So these are all the different Krampuses that come about. Out here celebrating Krampusnacht. Little babies in his sack. Very cool Krampus. He was here last year. Loved his costume. It was really cool. And we got a nice little holiday tree. That's the tree, the Sanford downtown tree, all lit up now. Very nice. Very pretty tree. Very wide tree. Nice little town square. Very pretty down here the Christmas time. Nice little town. That lights up as well. Different colors. Really nice. Ooh, I like that color. That's pretty. Ooh, the red. Now we're going to go to Hollerbach's Deli and see if they have this little cake, Krampus cake pop, I guess is what it is. Little cake balls? Yeah, it's little Krampus cake balls. I'm going to go in the deli and see. So yeah, out here this is where you can take pictures of the different people dressed up as Krampus. Really cool event. Very cool. So that's going to do it for us today at the Krampusnacht at Hollerbach today. Very good. All the food was delicious. Really do love this event. It's an annual event they always again have over here. It's been here for the past 4 or 5 years or so, give or take. All the food options are delicious. That cake, that spice cake, so good.
Yeah, better than the Gideon's one. Sorry, Gideon. I didn't have the Krampus Gideon's cake, but
well, because it has mint in it.
Yeah, I'm not a mint fan, but you said it was better.
It was, well, yeah. I will have to say that spice cake was delicious. Wasn't really too heavy on the mint like the Krampus cake at Gideon's is. Like I said, when you had the icing with the Gideon's cake, literally just tasted like straight peppermint.
Yeah, the spice cake with the buttercream was a better way to go.
You know, I don't mind the peppermint, but this was a lot better. It had a nice flavor. It's a very fluffy cake. Not too dense, not compact like Gideon's are, but Gideon's is a totally different type of style of cake, so can't really compare the two. This one is just in my opinion. Both of them though, and if I was to choose which Krampus was better, I'd have to say Hollerbach's spice cake was really good. The pulverized meat was an interesting dish. Just because it was raw meat and raw eggs essentially mixed together in a nice little bun and everything, or like a farmer's bread. Very good. You had a little bit, just a tiny bit. What'd you think of it?
I wish I could have more.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
It was very good. Very unique dish. So beware though, it is a full raw meat food. So if you're not too worried about getting potential food illnesses, I mean, totally trust Hollerbach. They're not going to give you like a bad meat or contaminated meat, but definitely was a good dish. And then, of course, the pork schnitzel with the veal, which was the first time I had the veal this year, with the pork schnitzel with the schnitzel, Krampus schnitzel, blood schnitzel, was delicious. Just melted in your mouth, really good. Those potatoes, mashed potatoes, those apple mashed potatoes, so good. That had an interesting taste to it, and I wish I had more. It was really good.
They sell them all the time.
They do?
Yes.
Oh, good to know.
That's their it's like called Heaven on Earth or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
one
of their sides. I think it's got apple, bacon, and onion in it.
Yeah, I can see why it's called Heaven on Earth.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
one
so
of their
good.
famous sides, so they do have it all the time.
Well, see, I didn't know that, and we've been here how many times already? Delicious. I'm getting it again. That was phenomenal. Loved it. And then, yeah, the Krampus cake was good. Meat was good. How was your dinner?
Good as always. I mean, they always have good food, so even if you can't make it up Krampusnacht, I mean, come anyway.
Yeah, Hollerbach
we'll be
does
back again very, very soon.
Yeah, very soon, meaning tomorrow, for St. Nicholas.
I was going to leave it a little more mysterious.
No,
okay.
There's no mysterious about it. It's St. Nicholas tomorrow. St. Nicholas comes after Krampus. Krampus is first, so you better be nice. You better be good, or Krampus is going to get you. That's the moral of the story here. Very fun event. It's always a fun atmosphere here at Hollerbach, though, so you should come anyway. It's always a fun time. They always have the live band here, especially for dinner time. It's always fun to be here. And so yeah, that's going to do it for tonight. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.